More than 2 million Latinos do live in Arizona, making the group the largest minority in the state. And Mexico is Arizona's #1 trading partner. So with the incoming administration vowing to enact new tariffs on countries including Mexico, as well as carry out mass deportations and immigration executive orders, we are looking how this really puts Arizona front and center of Mr. Trump's campaign promises. Donald Trump won Arizona by more than 52% of the vote in the 2024 election, stopping at our southern border on the campaign trail, promising tougher immigration policies and mass deportations. And according to the Consul General of Mexico in Phoenix, Jorge Mendoza Yescas, Mexicans living in Arizona are taking notice.
Making some people be very attentive of what's going to happen after January 20th.
Yescas knows immigration is top of mind for so many in the state, but the policies and implementation of them, that's been more complicated. It's his role to help foster relations between Mexico and the U.S. and Phoenix. But what he's hearing from local law enforcement is that things won't be so easy.
All of them have told us that they think it's very, very difficult to implement that measure, that they're not able or well prepared to do immigration duties.
When it comes to Trump's promise of mass deportations, here's what he told NBC's Meet the Press.
But is it your plan to deport everyone who is here illegally over the next 4 years?
Well, I think you have to do it, and it's a very tough thing to do. But you have to have, you have rules, regulations, laws. They came in illegally.
There's been talk it could impact roughly 20 million people here illegally in the United States, with roughly 5 million being Mexican nationals. That's across the country, though. Yescas says it's harder to pinpoint the impact here in Arizona.
How many we have in Arizona? We don't know the numbers. We don't know the dimension of that potential mass deportation. The only thing that I can say is we are very, very well prepared for anything.
Mr. Trump has also been touting his promise to put a 25% tariff on all products coming in from Mexico and Canada. He says those would stay in place until the two border nations control illegal immigration and drugs into the U.S. Vanessa Nielsen works at the Arizona-Mexico Commission, whose mission it is to help grow relations between Arizona and Mexico as the state relies heavily on the mutual trade.
Mexico is our #1 trading partner, and that is something that we have achieved through years of work, through, again, a collaborative, cooperative relationship.
According to the Arizona Commerce Authority, cross-border trade between Arizona and Mexico totaled more than $19 billion in 2022.
Cross-border trade is not only central to Arizona's supply chain, but also creates tens of thousands of jobs, especially along our southern border.
If the tariffs will impact that trade or relationship, Nielsen says we just have to wait and see.
As nothing has been enacted yet, our focus is just on continuing to build those relationships so that we can together navigate any changes or challenges that may or may not come.
So Trump was, of course, instrumental in doing away with the North American Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, which lifted tariffs on most goods throughout the continent. Now, instead, we have the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA, which is largely similar to NAFTA. But here's the thing, renegotiations for the agreement, they're set to happen in July 2026. So Mr. Trump, once again, will get a seat at the table in his second term as president to be part of these renegotiations.